Ewan's back with expert Ethne Whitley. Whether you are new to washing or a washing professional, Ethne's handy tips will help you to get the best washing results every time.
When it comes to using washing machines and front loaders in general, I'm hoping you can shed some light on the matter because I'm absolutely clueless.
You know, if you get to use your washing machine correctly, you're going to have a successful wash day every day.
So even though there's a wide variety of machines out there, if you know the basics, you are sorted.
Absolutely right. And the basics are just getting to know your machine, which program you want to use. It's really important to consider using older wash programs, shorter programs, unless you're doing a really heavy load of dirty clothes, and that means you're saving money and you're saving time.
So let's get down to the actual washing, because I know you can't just take all your washing and pile it into the washing machine altogether.
Absolutely not. Here I've got a load of washing. Let's sort it into how you would really do your washing. Denims fade and they run. So put all of your denims together into one wash, because then it doesn't matter if they run, they're not going to affect anything else. And because it's blue, I would put this blue shirt in there as well and this t-shirt. That's fine, because that's not going to be affected by anything.
Let's get the first load of washing in.
Why don't you start loading? No, not the whole bunch. Let's put it in one at a time, and remember to turn that one inside out.
This prevents buttons from hooking on the drum and damaging the machine. By turning denims inside out, you also protect their surface and they will look great for longer.
Why we do it one at a time is to make sure that each of these garments moves freely in the drum. If they go in as a big block, they don't get washed properly.
So while that load is busy, we have a couple of viewers' questions. And the first one comes from a lady, and she asked, I'm pretty sure I do everything right, but I still sometimes have a dull grey wash. Why is that?
Dull grey washes are as a result of 2 or 3 things. First of all, it's overloading your drum, and secondly, not using enough detergent. And what happens there is that the dirt that's removed from the clothes starts to redeposit on the outside of the drum. That comes back into the wash, and that can actually cause your wash to become grey, and also dirty black smudges, which almost look like oil marks. That is redeposition. So, to overcome that, always load correctly, do not overload, and secondly, use the right amount of detergent and the right program.
Fantastic. Now we have another question from a lady, and she asked, when I phoned my machine manufacturer about my poor wash results, he said I should do a maintenance wash. Now what on earth is that?
A maintenance wash is really important, and you should do that once every 3 months at least. What you do is you put your normal dose of detergent into your machine, you turn the machine on to its longest, hottest program, you don't load any washing at all, and you actually allow the machine to boil itself out. That cleans away all that redeposition, and that really makes sure that your machine is absolutely spick and span inside.
And then we had one last question from a lady asking, sometimes my wash smells really bad. What can be the problem?
First of all, don't leave dirty washing in a wash basket in a warm or humid place for any length of time, because that does cause the smelliness of the dirt in the fabric to actually become more ingrained. Number 2, when you actually are finished a wash and you clean out the drum of your machine, make sure that you mop up any of the water that remains in that sort of porthole door area, because if you leave it there, it can become rancid and you will get that smell on your clothes. The other thing, of course, is to ensure that you use the right amount of detergent and you don't overload.
So Ethne, if you could leave us with your top tip of the day, what would it be?
There are a lot of things that do affect your end result, but probably the most important is overloading your drum. So try to avoid that. That is really an important part of washing. And then the other is to ensure that you always load one garment at a time. If you put in a big bundle, you're not going to get a clean wash.
Do a maintenance wash once every 3 months. Also use the right amount of a quality detergent like OMO liquid, especially formulated for the deepest clean.